G'day, Bradley Grandin here. Aussie Gunja Farmer, or you can call me Lord NLL. So I want to talk to you today about becoming a hippie. Not just because I'm one, it's because of the changes and the traits that they have and what they stand for and how they act, and there's still aggressiveness and fighting within that process, but it's a lot more timid, right? So I want to talk to you about becoming a hippie, and I'll be becoming a galactic hippie. Okay, so we'll be concentrating on the technologies and future, but with hippie traits, right? So you'll find that most of the hippies are into energy based, right? So they're talking about affirmations and intuition and things like that. They're also talking about Reiki healing or energy-based healing, spiritual-based healings. Okay? So that's what they're into. So you kind of need to decide whether you want to be satanic positive still, or if you want to be a galactic hippie. Okay? Where you want to care and share, we're going to be putting you in food forest communities. So the more divine you become, the more we want to help you. All right? The more you want to share and care and love and bliss and become a healer and grow and expand who you are, the more we're going to look after you and care for you. The more power we're going to give you. Okay? So we don't need to go overboard, right? But we'll also be keeping our wits about us. We won't be blindly, walking into the future, Yeah. So we'll be using technologies and that. We'll still have a brain in our head and a mentor within who will be helping us. And so, and the more you become divine and seek spiritual healing and growth and expanding, the more you will see about us and about, other beings that are in all possibility that will be coming here to help you. Plus the stars, those sorts of technologies where we'll be accessing the stars through ships and whatever else. Okay, so we won't be keeping with necessarily with petrol-driven cars. We've given you many opportunities, and they've been stopped to use free energy. So we'll be looking at things differently and taking our time to introduce what's needed to be introduced. Okay, but you've got to become hippie based. Okay, so it's just like everything else. The way you think, you're perfect, and you wear your suits and all your get-ups and to make you out to be a better con artist than you are, by manipulation and whatever else. If there's money involved, well, you'll be in there and trying to get your worth that you can get. Okay. Some years, not all years, but majority. That's how it works. You have a better life and a better lifestyle if you've got money. It's not as much suffering. Well, not as much to worry about if you aren't overdoing it, right? So you don't have to really worry about your food, your clothing, your shelter, and your water. That's all you've got to worry about. Okay. And if you get anything else, well, God bless you. Okay. So all these things you've got to start bringing into a thought process where you can sit down and you need to think, you know, do I really need what I've got, or should I think that way anymore? Okay. So yeah, we need you to become a galactic hippie who's looking into the future. So you might be a hippie with a phone, so be it. Some of you out there saying, oh, you're not a real hippie, you got the phone, you watch TV and, this and that. But we're galactic hippies. We're with technology space, and there'll be entertainment and all sorts of things. We'll be still keeping some of the old ways, but it'll be different. So we probably will be keeping something like rugby league, okay? But the competitiveness and the aggressiveness we'll have to look at those. So it's either we look at them or you go without and you don't have it at all. So that's the thing, right? We'll either look at it and you be different and you change and work in with it the way we want it, or we won't have it at all. We'll just remove it. Or yeah. Okay. So there'll be other things too. There'll be stuff going and stuff staying, but we'll have to work with it differently. Yeah. So being a galactic hippie, you'll have your shelters and that. It'll be there'll be earthbound shelters. A lot of it, like some timber houses. Some will be mud brick. Some will be earth homes. Some, there'll be all different ones. Roof covered with plants, and we'll do all different ways. We want to get back to having our hands in the dirt and our feet grounded. That's why we're doing it that way. So we want to be grounded and not have too many pesticides within our homes and lots of different things. Okay, our food not being full of pesticides, and we'll be organic, sustainability. There'll be people out there who will be homeless and looking for food, and they'll be able to access that. They'll be able to access some of the food that we're giving away and for free and things like that. But yeah, obviously, they were pretty hard-headed and didn't want to work the way we want to work. So they wanted to stay satanic. So they would have went through a lot of suffering before they became homeless to get them there. But that's over the next few years. We'll be looking further into that. But anyway, I'm Aussie Gunja Farmer. You can call me Lord and Lil. We'll catch up. Haru.